After being closed for a year and a half, Singapore's Central Public Library reopened today with a fresh new look and much more to offer. The revamp is part of the National Library Board's vision to keep libraries relevant and inspire learning. This is the library's first full refurbishment since it opened almost 20 years ago.
This refresh creates new possibilities enabled by innovation, technology, and partnerships. As we look ahead to the next 2 decades and beyond, we are confident that the Central Public Library will continue to be a place for reimagining Singapore through reading, learning, and discovery.
All these visitors came well ahead of the official opening at 10 a.m., the line stretching into the lobby. When the doors finally opened, they streamed in with their trolley bags and baby strollers, eager to be among the first to experience the library's new offerings.
The more new stuff is more new, and more like children's like.
When you enter, you can see this beautiful play space and like safe area for the kids to run around, and yeah, it's different, very different from the library before.
Overall, it's so appealing. I think the kids would love it. It's very inspiring and it would actually build on their curiosity.
The revamped Central Public Library takes design cues from different aspects of Singapore's culture, from marine-themed spaces and interactive exhibits to special programs and AI-generated displays. NLB hopes the space will offer new ways for library goers to explore and learn. Marcus Tan tells us more.
It's been redesigned with breeze blocks, mosaic tiles, and murals running from wall to wall. But the changes at the Central Public Library are more than just cosmetic. It's been reimagined around themes such as history and sustainability. Combined with artifacts and archived interviews, the Singapore collection now panders to users' eyes and their ears.
We wanted to make sure that we are also an equalizer for our patrons, so we didn't want anyone to be left behind. So not only do we incorporate the physical collection, we have interactive elements that everybody can be a part of, including children, seniors.
And for the kids and their guardians, a trip under the sea. Enter the children's section and they'll be surrounded by wonderful things as they look for their books or go for educational programs in this space, where they can imagine being on the ocean floor.
The idea is to encourage children to find out more about biodiversity and saving the environment. Now, they can do so either out in the open ocean, or they can step into the submarine, where they can take part in arts and crafts and listen to marine experts. Just looking at all this, I feel like I'm 9 again.
When one wants to surface for air, they can step into this space, which used to be a bamboo garden. Its brick wall is a tribute to the original National Library at Stamford Road. And it houses a multimedia experience, inspired by memories of frequent visits to the library as a child.
We decided that projecting on the wall would be quite meaningful because it'll bring attention back to the bricks, which was part of the old Stamford Library. And also I wanted to project certain memories as well, whether it's the history of the building, the history of the users that went there, or the history of the people who built up the library.
And for users who want to get creative, a new space offers just that option. It uses experimental tech to put fresh twists on classic stories and folktales. It's a way to introduce advanced generative AI to the average Singaporean and inspire them to build their own stories.